Question 65. N, M, and T are integers. N plus M is an odd number. M plus T is an odd number. Which of the following must be true? Okay, not what is true sometimes or can be true, what must be true. So when we look at this, it says N plus M is an odd number. Okay, there are some rules that exist for adding or subtracting odd and even numbers. An even number plus an even number is always even. An odd number plus an odd number is always even. An even number plus an odd number is odd. And an odd number plus an even number is odd. Okay, but if you don't remember those rules, you could easily just know that the rules exist and you could try different numbers. So let's try it first when N is odd. So if N is odd, we'll say N is 3. So based on this first line here, N plus M is an odd number. So what should M be? Well, it works if M is 2. 3 plus 2 would give us 5, which is an odd number. In the second line, M plus T is an odd number. So we said N is 3, M is 2, so in this line, M has to be 2. So T could be 5. That'll make this true. So we have N is 3, M is 2, M again is 2, T is 5, and both of these statements are true. So let's see which one must be true, or which one is true so far. N times T is even. Well, we have N is 3 and T is 5. 3 times 5 is 15. So A is not true. N times T is odd. Well, 3 times 15 is odd. So that is true right now. But we don't know if that's always going to be true. N plus T is odd. 3 plus 5, that's 8. So that's not true. N plus T is even. 3 plus 5, that's 8. It is even. So far it could be B or D. N minus T is odd. 3 minus 5, negative 2. So that's not odd. So we're stuck between B and D. Alright, so maybe there's a different possibility. What if N is even? So let's see. Now let's say N is T. N plus M has to be odd. So let's make M 3. So in this line, M plus T, we have that M is 3, and M plus T must be an odd number. So that works if T is 4, because 3 plus 4 is 7. So now in this case, we have that N is 2, M is 3, T is 4. Okay, now there's no point in trying A, C, or E because we already know that they're not always true. We're just going to try B and D. So in B, N times T is odd. It was odd in this one, but now we see 2 times 4 is 8. That's even, so this isn't true. Well, hopefully this one is. N plus T is even. 2 plus 4 is 6. Okay, that is even. So it looks like that one must be true. So our correct answer is D.